Hey everybody, Iron Leprechaun coming at you again. Usually don't do two videos 2 days in a row, but here I am. Um, uh, it's hot today. As you can see, I'm not wearing a shirt. It's hot, and I just turned the fan off so y'all didn't see the shadow spinning and get distracted. Real quick, I was listening to a podcast earlier, and man, they touched on a point that is a really big struggle for me. And so I wanted to share that with you. And I want to start from that point that this is not me, saying I got this figured out when I'm telling you this. This is one of my biggest struggles in life. Now, what I'm saying is there's it's competition versus comparison. Now, they may seem loosely related when I say something like that, when I say it in that context, but let me break it down. So, healthy competition is good. It's really, really good. It's a good thing. That's why, still to this day, competitive sports are good for kids to get into so they can learn how to compete against somebody, compete against another team and work with others on a team and get that teamwork, building skills, and if they win, they can learn to be, gracious winners. If they lose, they can lose graciously as well. And these are just really important things for kids. But so competition, is good. Plus, competition, and say in adults, the workspace, sports as an adult, whatever it is, it's good because it motivates us. As long as we don't get into the comparison part, and I'm about to touch on that, the negative aspect of the comparison part. So, competition in and of itself is good unless it's handled, poorly, like I loosely touched on. Now, comparison also isn't that bad in its simplest form, because if I'm at the gym and I see somebody who's benching more than me or who's more cut than me, his diet might be better. Guess what? I need to make a comparison and realize, oh, that person's got something on me. He's better at this, what I'm trying to achieve, than me. And if his goals, what I see him doing, or the interpretation I see of this person lines up with the goals I got, I may actually approach this person, and be like, hey, what do you got going on? This is what I'm doing. What do you got going on that I'm not doing? If you got the time, I'd appreciate some advice and some help. Healthy response to comparison. Now, the problem is if I compare myself to somebody else and I use it to place myself in a victim category. Now, if victimization is not a bad thing, people get victimized, but remaining a victim is a choice. If I choose to not change things or view things differently, then that's on me, But if I compare myself to somebody else and I can say, I use that as a measuring stick, a benchmark. Okay, I'm here, they're there. I need to try a little harder. Or maybe I'm better, I'm farther along than that person. Okay, get in my goals that I'm focusing on right there. Okay, guess what? I'm doing right. Time to keep on going. Maybe even be available to help that person should they ask. Unsolicited advice ain't the best idea sometimes. But if they ask, you can help out. That's why we're here, to help each other. So, you see a lot of this on social media, and I fall victim to it too. I see, this person's post gets 500 likes and mine gets 5. My post must suck. Or this person's got so many more followers than I do. And, it's easy. It's almost a natural reaction for most people, especially if you come from an addict mindset like me, to go to the negative and be like, oh, well, I just must not be good enough. But that ain't true. I could be comparing, now pay attention, I could be comparing my beginning to someone's middle, of whatever journey we both may be on. And at that point, it don't matter. Somebody's farther along. They've been doing this longer than me. They got some information I don't. They're gonna yield more results. So don't get discouraged on whatever your goal and journey is. Keep going, keep striving forward, and get it done. Your time will come, I promise. Thanks for joining. Like and comment, do all the things. Talk to you soon.